It's a great honor for me to be here. I'm humbled to be here to share with you a few points of knowledge where we can draw knowledge from, and whereas we are still celebrating our great author, George Wachiuri. I'll say a little bit about the book. I've read it, but for now, I'll tackle a topic, and I hope we are all going to take away something to our businesses, our companies. And this is about staying ahead and expecting change. Just tell your friend, expect change. So just to set the context, I think we are here because Optiven chose to stay ahead instead of giving up. Correct? That's why we are here. And I would say that today, the business environment is changing so rapidly than ever before. One thing that you are sure of is change will come. Just tell your friend, change will come. The change that is coming has a global perspective. Before you used to say, what is happening in Kenya? But now we know what happens globally will affect most of us, if not all of us. And you know what went on during the COVID situation, that the first cases were identified, the next thing, COVID was there in the whole world, correct? So the changes that are there are going to affect every one of us, and the changes that are there are market disruptors. When you understand this reality of change, then you must position yourself. We have new entrants getting to the market. New entrants get into the real estate market, get into the financial market, and dislodging decade-old companies. As one author said, change will teach elephants how to dance. You can imagine the elephants dancing. And the elephants, to me, are organizations that brought their market leaders to huge organizations with a big balance, with a big asset book, but change changed them. So we need to understand the reality of change. And because of this change, you find that people have started talking about risk management. How do we manage our risks? And then we are looking for new talents to manage change, to transform change. We are looking for transformational managers. So new talents are needed. But how are companies responding to changes in the market? In most cases, the common scenario is where the companies react, they respond to the changes, and they try to manage crisis. Others come up with some strategies to adapt to the changes. But this is not sustainable. Companies must be able to anticipate change, to predict change accurately, and be able to be future-oriented. And we call them the future-ready companies. So we can ask ourselves, is Optiven future-ready for now? Is your business future-ready? Do you know the forces that are there in the market? Are you anticipating that change? Change will still come, even if you don't anticipate it. And people might say, we don't know about the future. But if you get the tools to predict the future, the information to predict the future, you can know about the future. And instead of us just conforming with what we have been doing, then we must predict the future, and we must be future ready. Let us not be like the organizations and the companies that have gone under just because they could not be able to respond to the changes, and they were unable also to predict the future. Did you know the biggest bank in the world is a digital bank in Brazil? It has no branches. Another big bank is in China. Yeah. And they have 320 customers, and they have no branch anywhere. So the market in financial sector has totally changed. The fintechs have disrupted the market. And the disruptions will still continue. So what am I saying? Understanding your industry is also very important. Just because of time, I want to conclude by saying that let us embrace strategic thinking and take advantage of new opportunities. When you understand the change that is coming, you are able to identify what can I do, what opportunities rise here, and your company will survive and grow. I look at all the aspects of leadership in this book that George provided. There was a lot of resilience. There was a lot of courage and boldness to face the issue. And a lot of teamwork. And let us all embrace our families, because in this book, we can see the role the family played. We can see the role Mary played, and our late mother, the role that they played. So our family matters even in our business. Even if they are not in the boardroom, they are players. And moral support is actually needed. So George, congratulations for authoring this book. I must say that in my experience in the boardrooms, I have been enamored in the board of many companies. But I want to say one thing, George. Not many companies are bold enough to talk about their own experiences. So I appreciate you for the boldness. Others think that they are going to dilute their blood when they talk about it. But I want to say that the companies that I know personally and have also gone through it, they have all gone through a storm. But it is the leadership. If you provide quality leadership, you get out of it. Okay? So thank you very, very much, George. I also am aware that all proceeds that are coming from the sale of this great book are going to Optiven Foundation. I'm impressed by the work Optiven Foundation has done, and I've come with my own personal contribution that will, in our language, because Ekra started, that will escort the money that is coming from the sale of this book. Okay? Otherwise, thank you very much. I believe the future is very bright for Optiven. The future is very bright for all of us all. You cannot be in a better continent than Africa. You cannot be in a better country than Kenya. So, the ideas that you have that can transform the communities, go ahead and implement them. Let's not just talk, let's be the doers. Let's go out there and do them. Let us implement so that we can be able to create jobs for other people, and we can be able to create wealth for ourselves and for our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Ruth. By the way,